a snowball
Mm-hmm.
out of it, you could put somebody's jaw out, kind of.
Don't your
And
body be cramping up in that cold ass weather?
it did well back then. No, I was like damn near your size, three, 300 pounds pushing a snowblower around. Because the military issued snowblowers at Fort Drum, New York. That's how cold it was. Like when your housing unit had a snowblower for 4 apartments to use.
That's
They
wild.
knew that's what kind of snow and it was gonna be. They would just come in like at one point they were like delivering the little salt stuff to the housing areas. Because it was bad up there. You get a blizzard. When we moved away, there was a blizzard just after we left. They were without power for 2 weeks.
No power
They
for
had to
two
use
weeks.
they had to use the gas stoves in order to stay warm and other things like that. It was serious. I was like,
Oh
yeah.
my God,
And we went to
propane
Texas
tanks
of
and
all places.
everything.
It's crazy. I
That
remember.
sounds like some Twilight Zone shit.
Daniel says he remembers the cold back in Georgia, how it would switch between heat and cold within the day. Yeah, it's like that out here too, though, babe. That how it switches. Like it'll be like in the morning here, it'll be 60, or actually it'll be like 50 something. But by 11 o'clock, it's 90 degrees,
Get the. That's crazy.
and then by 10 o'clock, it's like 70. When
Well, at
it gets
least
Yeah,
it
but
closer
ain't
see,
to the
hella hot all
70.
through
summertime,
the night.
well, no, it is. When it gets closer to the summertime, it's spring weather all night. So it's like in the 70s to the 80s at night.
That's horrible.
Yeah, see, 70s and 80s in Michigan. Once it hits 70, niggas outside playing basketball, girls outside in booty shorts. Cause we so used to real cold here, you know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, I actually love growing up in Michigan because when I was going to school in northern Michigan, man, like the scenery, it's something about the snow and the scenery. Like let me tell you on some real shit, JP. I used to go out in Mount Pleasant, it's little this area called Deerfield Park, right? It's like 10 miles, nothing but woods and shit. But when it's snow outside on the ground, it's like piled up snow. You can literally see everything in the fucking dark. So I used to go out, take like me and my friends take a whole bunch of blunts and shit. We
Hmm.
would drive to Deerfield and we would all just smoke and then just like camp out there. You know what I'm saying? We had like this 3 bedroom tent or whatever that we had, and everybody come out there, sleep inside the tent. It was
Go.
crazy peaceful. I mean, of course, you know it's bears in Mount Pleasant, Michigan, so we had to keep our guns, et cetera, et cetera. But that's the only thing you got to worry about is brown bears.
Uh
I mean,
oh,
black
my
bears. Sorry,
signal's
black
going out
bears.
now. My signal's having some issues. One of the things that I loved about being in upstate New York was, I said this I think this morning even, the snow would
Hmm.
get so high. Like we're talking a little bit more. So I would put them in these big old snowsuits and put them way out at the far end of the yard and let them trek their way back, playing around and doing whatever. And then when they got back to the house, we had chili, cocoa, and a movie ready. After a bath, them dudes was off to bed. I did not see them until morning. That is
Mm.
motherhood. Grateful, grateful. By the way, on the converse, when it's hot, parents, get your children, take them outside, get them in some water, okay, and then take them inside, feed them a nice, refreshing but filling meal, bathe them again, put them down. You won't see them for like 4 hours. Sunshine and water and food is like child kryptonite. Take it from a daycare owner. Just saying.
No, yeah. Like as you like my baby girl sleep right now because that's the first thing I do. I give her some nice little apple juice as I give her the food, right? She done get that juice and I turn that heat on 80 and lay her down, it's over.
Are you making sure
Put
you
the
brush her teeth and gums?
yeah,
Wipe them
every night and every
down
day.
because you're
Yeah,
giving her
yeah,
juice before
definitely.
bed. Okay.
It definitely. And I actually just bought her another set right here, JP. I can show you right here. I just
He
bought
said
her
you
another
turn that
toothpaste.
heat on to 80.
I just sent her another little toothbrush and shit too because like I realized I do be giving her like, animal crackers and shit like that. So I ain't want her to get no toothaches, nothing like that. So I'm like, I'm about to buy her a new toothbrush like every 3 months. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? But I already got a new one right here, waiting for her to use in the morning. I got
That's so
all of it.
cute.
I got the Mayel, the Cantu for her hair, all of that. You know what I mean?
See, look at you. You come a long way. I'll
I'm
never forget
actually
that day. Y'all both called me and y'all both looked like y'all was crying after you did her hair. I was just like, we're gonna
she
have to
was
help this
pissed.
baby. She
She did not like getting her hair brushed and combed. She was pissed. She was
and
looking at
she
me like,
looked
"Daddy,
so
what
like
the
her
fuck?"
daddy with that face. That both of them faces was just looking at me with the same face, like, oh, we done fucked up. Help us.
Yeah,
It was so
she did not
sad.
like. And you be hearing like we be walking around laughing, and she be
Mm.
laughing all the time. But once I start touching her hair, her little face come up, and she get the little like Daddy, get the fuck away from me! Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, rough
But
ass.
one
She
thing
don't
I
give
learned,
a shit.
one thing I learned is to start doing it. Just get her used to it. You know what I'm saying? Not like I just want to break her into it so she can get used to that. You know what I'm saying? Because it has to be done. And
Yep.
I actually been doing it a lot ever since I talked to Six the Goddess that day. And Six recommended me go get that Mayel, and I did, and it's been working out pretty well for me. And then, as
Yep.
you know,
Harmony
JP, my
said,
mom and my dad. I'm sorry.
well, no, I was just saying that Harmony said make sure her hair is moisturized and conditioned. Keep a leave-in conditioner in her tresses regularly. And Air Jordan was talking about Chicago, but yeah, it's just dads aren't made to
Thank
do
you. How you
hair
feel?
yet. One of the things that I told you is make sure you start at the root and do just a little bit at a time, and that'll help ease the tension on her scalp. It's just sensitive up here. Um,
Then I realized I had to get different combs. Like it's one comb that you
yes,
got to
you were
use
raking
just to
her
part the hair. Yeah, because you remember what I was doing? I was using like the same comb that I use for my hair. Like, and they was like, I'm like, how the
big
fuck I get a
rig.
part in her hair?
You know how rough those men's brushes and combs are. I was like, "What are you using to do her hair?" He showed me. I was like, "You are raking her scalp. Stop! What are you doing?"
I had to go
No,
get all new
Harmony.
brushes
I'm
and
not
combs. It was like 8 of them.
Yeah, I've
Harmony. I'm
always
not
had long
talking.
hair. Yeah, a comb makes a big ass difference, boy.
I'm talking about here. If you're going to have to get here, if it's that thick, you're going to need to just do a little bit at a time. But you're right.
Definitely.
You can
That's the
start
trick.
down at the end here
Yep.
and go the other way. Yet men are rough-handed, and so that tugging still. But if you're starting this close to the scalp, you're more likely to remember to do a little at a time because you
Yep. That's
feel
the
the
trick.
tug a bit easier.
You do sections,
Yeah. So, but yes,
and
there's
then
a comb for
You'll
one
go through it a
thing.
lot better. A little bit of water, keep it moisturized, like she said. Good
Yeah.
conditioner. You'll be in the game.
And yeah, man, because I mean, JP, you saw how those kind of pictures Leia was taking when Christiana was still, because Christiana wasn't working. Only thing she had to do was take care of Leia, doing her hair, taking care of her. But
Yep.
after everything that happened, I was like, God damn! I realized I don't know how to do girl hair. I'm like, God damn. That's why I'm calling JP. I'm calling Eric. How the fuck? Like, what do I do? You know what I'm saying? And JP, you sent me like 3 videos. Like, this is what you watch, and you
Yep.
do it. And that's why I realized, all right, cool. And so I started doing her hair. Sometimes I would do it, sometimes I wouldn't. But I realized now that like what Harmony said is true, because in the videos you sent me, the hair has to be moisturized. That was another problem I was having. You know what? Me and her wake up, hair dry as hell. I'm gonna throw some Cantu on it, some or Cantu, whatever it's called, and we good. But now after I watched your videos, I start to after she got out of the shower, I put the Mayel in there, right, and then like actually comb it very softly. It's one comb. Where her comb at? I got her brush over here somewhere.